My whole government, G.
Right.
Welcome to the podcast, everyone. I've already started 10 seconds ago, and somebody said their whole government was put out there, which it wasn't. Not on, recorded, But I would like to start this podcast off by saying that we are the Planeteers. You could be one too. Because saving our planet is the thing to do.
What?
I forgot the rest of the words. But I call fire. The rest of you Planeteers can call whatever meaningless one you want.
I have no idea what you're doing.
No.
You don't know what the Planeteers are?
No. I'm very loud.
You don't know what Captain Planet is?
They're not that old enough.
Well, my brother could know. I know.
Yeah, I know what the Planeteers are, but I just don't.
Thank you, for reminding me that we're old. Thank you.
No.
You guys didn't know about Captain Planet? Who the fuck is that?
I mean, I know who Captain Planet is. I just never watched it, so I just don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I was about to say, because you should know who fucking Captain Planet is, or the Planet fucking Tears, because the show ended after you were goddamn born.
This is not working out.
Both of you. Wait, hold up. I lied. Y'all weren't born yet.
Yeah.
Oh!
Ew, fuck you, alright?
Meanwhile, I'm playing Dead Space. And getting destroyed. Anyway, we're starting with the wrestling side, yeah?
Yeah, we are starting with the wrestling. Because wrestling is what we start off with. I would like to start off with the wrestling by saying, how have you guys been with the wrestling? Have you guys watched wrestling anytime recently?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Nope.
Anybody watch TakeOver?
Yeah.
Nope.
No, it's not.
Why didn't you watch TakeOver, you jackasses? Besides, one of you.
Okay.
Besides Tucci Naito. I'm not gonna say your name properly. You've already fucked up.
Told you.
Tucci Naito, he said?
Yeah. I'm gonna call him
Might as well
every
just call.
Hmm?
Might as well. No, actually, never mind. It's okay.
Okay, so TakeOver 31 happened. It had a bunch of fire on it. I believe that podcast was, not that podcast. I believe that show literally caused the California fire, because that's how much fire it was. And for, I have to say,
Cocaine.
yeah, it was actually physical cocaine.
Yep.
For actually what it was and how it came up, every match on that card was very good. With my match tonight, not gonna lie, was Finn Balor versus Kyle O'Reilly. If I actually had something to say though, I didn't like how no title changed hands. I was kind of upset with that.
I noticed that too. I definitely noticed that too.
Yeah, no.
But I think it's because they're trying to set up. A lot of storylines are going to continue, and they're trying to set up for the next pay-per-view.
Yeah, because fucking Kushida versus Velveteen Dream, the story in that match was so fucking funny. It was so good going in that I like the fact that Kushida came in fucking just beating up on Velveteen Dream, which the one thing that they did, which is what I've been asking for wrestling for years, is interrupt the motherfucking the entrance for somebody already. If you're in a blood feud, interrupt the entrance and start fighting like the old days. And you know what Kushida did? He stopped Velveteen's entrance and started beating him up, and they were fighting. And then the bell rang. I missed it. I missed that.
Yep. I love that. I love that whole fight, bro.
Yeah,
Kushida, the way that I like him better as a heel.
Technically, he wasn't a heel. He was the face in that match.
Really?
Technically, yeah. Velveteen Dream was still a heel. Can't you tell from the fake boos and the fake cheers of who was the heel and who was the face?
That's true.
I try to filter those out. I try to filter those out.
Yeah.
But good point.
Yeah. And the fact that the people are also still there, so it kind of bugs me that they're using the stupid Thunderdome and have the real people there. They look pretty stupid. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but moving on.
But again, I don't know. It's just something about NXT. I like the fact that they actually still have people there, even though they still aim the virtual crowd. Even though they still do use the what is it, the fake boos and the fake yays.
Yeah.
But I think that's only because of Vince.
Yeah, that's mainly because of Vince.
Yeah. But like you said, that shooter match was amazing. I love that giant.
Yep, that match was good. We got Damian Priest versus Gargano, which I didn't know they would work well together, but they are working well together, and it's pretty fucking amazing.
Why didn't you think they was going to work well together?
I don't know. I didn't think one-on-one they would work well together, but the story they told, 18 minutes of fire, was 18 minutes of fucking fire. Santos Escobar versus Isaiah Swerve Scott. That match was so fucking good. I didn't even think it'd be good.
Yeah. That match was good.
Yeah, it was just the fucking... oh, my God. Even though the fucking... Oh, my God. That match was great. And...
yeah, from start to finish, that match was great. I enjoyed that.
That start was a high-flying match right there. Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae. I honestly wanted Candice to win. So that Garganos can have something.
Well, it didn't make sense for with Candice, because if you think about it, if Candice would have won, I really truly believe that Io is coming up to the end of her title reign. Because now that Ember Moon is back, more than likely either the belt's going to go to Rhea Ripley or to Ember Moon. So it wouldn't have made any sense to give that to Candice, because then she literally would have been a transitional champion. Even though they have done transitional champions in the past, Keith Lee, they try to at least somewhat avoid it in NXT.
I agree. And also, and this is just my personal opinion of Candice LeRae.
Yeah.
I feel like she's a Dakota Kai Part 2, Alexa Bliss Part 3, where she's, don't get me wrong, she has talent in terms of wrestling, but she's just not like, she's just boring to me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I liked her better as a face. Like this whole Poison Pixie gimmick thing, nah.
Ooh. Damn.
Yeah.
And then...
But that's just my personal opinion.
I mean, I'm not going to blame you for your personal opinion. The match of the night, obviously, to me, was Finn Balor versus Kyle O'Reilly, which Kyle O'Reilly, right?
Bro.
That man brought the thunder.
That was a 10 or a 5-star match. That was
a 5-star match. Period.
Man.
Dog, they brought the thunder. It was 20 minutes. They wrestled for 20 goddamn minutes. And they brought the fire.
And you know, I actually, because I don't know if you saw, but I actually noticed the part where Finn Balor fractured his jaw. Or Finn Balor fractured his jaw. That was like cringy.
In 2 places.
That was very cringy. Because that was...
Fractured in how many places?
2.
When did he fracture his jaw?
The match, takeover.
No, what part of the match?
Whatchamacallit will have to tell you because I didn't watch it, but it was reported that, and then they were supposed to be actually saying, so they're actually going to say something this upcoming NXT with regards to it. Because more than likely, that's why I said Finn Balor has terrible luck, because he may have to end up relinquishing the belt. Which, looking at it, that belt is probably cursed now, because this is the second person that they defended it or got the belt, and then now, literally the next week or day, they have to relinquish it because they got injured.
But the way they spun it, I think they're gonna make Finn keep the belt.
Well, it's a jaw fracture, so maybe they'll. I don't know. It depends on how long he has to be out.
Yeah, because then it's kind of like, well, shit, everything's kind of messing up their plans. So they're like, all right, now we got to relinquish it. Now we got to do another goddamn battle royale or some shit. And now we got to get this person. And then it's like, oh, fuck. So that will kind of make sense.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. And of course, after Adam Cole got attacked after the show, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Rich Holland, Rich Holland appeared, and he attacked Adam Cole. Mm-hmm. And then Rich Holland got injured.
Exactly. Man, bro. And did you see how he got injured?
How did he get injured?
Dude, that was 100% his fault. Because the way he caught him and how he fell back when he caught him. So basically, I think it was Oni Larkin. I think so.
Yeah.
He came out because his tag team partner got beat up.
Yeah.
So, of course, he wanted to defend him. And he ended up doing a suicide dive out of the ring onto, it was a crossbody over the ropes onto Rich Holland, who was outside of the ring. Uh-huh. And the way dude caught him, it's like his leg was already in, if that makes sense.
Oh,
like his knee was already
my God, it looks so disgusting.
And then he fell backwards while he's in that position. It's like, dude, you set yourself up.
Oh, my God, yo.
And then the way he comes out, too, like he has no type of protection on his legs or kneecaps whatsoever. So, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like he set himself up for failure. Like, that's 100% his fault.
Yeah. It's sort of bad that the YouTube joint don't show it, but Rich Holland was set up with Adam Cole and then failed with Adam Cole. I mean, God, WWE is funny.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
And I feel like he was about to get a big push too.
Yeah, he was. Dexter Lumis is back. So all Dexter Lumis fans, aka I'm happy. Dexter Lumis is finally got that return. I just want him to just be
in a feud with Cameron Grimes.
I don't think that was good enough.
Oh my God.
Well, it just proves to WWE, hey guys. Hey, maybe you guys need to stop having people do dives and shit that don't need to be doing dives.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so mad that he was removed from that damn ladder. I wanted Loomis to win it. I love Dexter Loomis. Moving on.
I love him too.
So
he's just I like how he's gotten over and the gimmick he used to get over,
which is just be creepy, which is fucking
exactly.
Which is fucking amazing. Just be creepy. Attack people. Like how he would lose a match against what's his name of his forehead again?
Who's the guy? I don't even remember, but I know what you're talking about.
Babe, Ultimate Forehead. What's his name again?
Ultimate Forehead.
You said Ultimate Forehead. Johannes. Oh,
what's his name?
Damn it, Jesus Christ, sir.
Roderick Strong. Thank you.
Roderick Strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Said Ultimate Forehead.
That man MODOK from fucking Avengers.
Sir.
And they based MODOK from the Avengers off Roderick Strong. That's what they did. Remove the acne, and that's Roderick Strong's
maybe
head.
Maybe that's why the game's not working.
Yeah, they can't load his head up. That's why they load so goddamn slow. Damn.
Terrible.
Oh my God. I'm still rooting for you, Roderick. I'm still rooting for you, bro.
I love Roderick Strong. Don't get me wrong, but honestly, you gotta admit his forehead is about the size of my computer screen.
Otherworldly.
Yes. That man, if that man was Cyclops and you remove like something from his head, he would kill everybody. Fucking Cerebro couldn't scan him. That's how big his head is. Cerebro would take days just to reach his brain.
Oh my goodness.
If Wolverine tried to stab him in the head, his claws would get bent.
So his head is stronger than fucking adamantium.
Yes. As soon as Captain America throws his joint at his head,
it's stronger than vibranium.
Yeah, it's gonna bounce right the fuck off and go back at a higher rate of speed.
Jesus Christ.
If the Juggernaut was to try to run after him and Roderick Strong put his head down, Juggernaut would crash and burn. That's how bad that is.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Just have to go after this man's head like that.
If Superman was to fly at full speed at Roderick Strong's head,
what is the next joint that
Superman will break its neck? Okay. Sorry. Don't get me wrong. I love Roderick Strong.
and there's another one that's about to come.
No. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Are you sure?
I love Roderick Strong, but if his Roderick Strong's head was a monster in Monster Hunter, he'd be unbeatable. Okay. I'm sorry, but I love Roderick Strong though. Okay, he's like one of the greatest wrestlers on the roster. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh my god.
Okay. Moving on. Oh shit. Roderick Strong could rob a bank with his forehead. Open the safe. Wham.
Okay.
You can be a Ghost of Tsushima with that trick. Show me your skill. Wham.
They can stop wars.
They don't even shoot nukes, they just stole him out of a cannon and he lands on the enemy troop.
What other NXT matches happened that we need to...
Oh my goodness.
Apparently none, because Roderick Strong's head just took over all of the matches.
Oh my god.
Oh man. That one was funny. That was very funny.
If Roderick Strong's finisher was a headbutt, would you complain about that? Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Moving on. Let's go. Let's go to the next topic, please. Let's go to Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns, right? Okay.
So.
Oh, Roman Reigns. Oh goodness, bro.
So Roman Reigns. I have two things about him. Right now, I like the evil fucked up Roman Reigns. What I'm not liking is his current feud now.
Agreed.
I like the fact that he's a dick now. You know, he's an asshole. What is actually starting to piss me off now is the fact that he's feuding with an Uso, right? And I'm like, okay, so we admitted he was the village chief during your match. This idiot came out and said, I'm gonna give you a rematch, but if you accept it, you're not gonna like the results. I was like, okay, first of all, you should let Paul Heyman do your talking. Okay?
Yep.
Second of all, this don't make no sense. And third of all, and this is the one that actually had me almost snap something. So, can anybody tell me who Jay or Jimmy Uso, whatever the fuck the Uso twin is, beat on SmackDown? Jay Uso. AJ Styles.
Because they're trying to make him look like a threat, even though he's going to get his ass beat
again. So, can anybody explain to me why they had Jay Uso beat AJ Styles on live television?
And almost, if AJ isn't over with everybody as he is right now, they probably would have jobbed this man too.
That didn't make any fucking sense.
Yep.
Like, the feud, don't tell me that this feud's going to get some wins and losses out of people who don't need wins and losses out of certain people. Because that, to me, like, when I saw it, and I was just like, okay, so apparently Jay Uso, one of the Uso twins, can defeat AJ Styles.
Bruh.
Instead of just having AJ feud with Roman, like,
which would have been a better feud, yes.
Way better.
You know, we could have moved him on to somebody else. Now, I don't know.
They're not going to make AJ a face just yet.
AJ, like, I don't know, man. But AJ losing to Jay Uso, that didn't look right to me. I was like, this is fucking sick.
It doesn't look right. It doesn't sit right with me. Of course, I love AJ Styles. But at the same time, I could see, if they're trying to make him look like a threat, who else is safer to take any type of loss than AJ?
I mean, you're right.
That's a good way. That's a good way to put it.
That is a good way to put it. But I'm sorry, there are certain people I just don't see winning fights against certain people. That's one of them.
It's just for me. It's just the fact that it's AJ Styles.
It's AJ Styles.
And Vince McMahon knows damn well that is one of his top, if not his top breadwinner in the company.
Yeah, AJ
especially amongst the hardcore fans. So like,
lucky AJ likes being there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
We'll see, but this feud, I hope no more dumb losses happen, because that's gonna piss me off a little bit. If they go, Jey Uso just beat Keith Lee, I'm gonna be like, okay, you can fucking get out of here.
Vince actually reportedly really likes Keith Lee, so I don't think that's why Keith Lee's out of the main picture for now.
He better.
We're gonna get to Keith Lee.
Yeah, we can get to
in fact, we're gonna get to Keith Lee and Braun Strowman. So you just said they're gonna keep him out of the main picture. Why in the fuck is this man feuding against Braun Strowman?
Because they
two big guys.
For number one, it's two big guys going up against each other, and number two, that Braun. Look how they made Braun Strowman look over the years. Minus title losses, they made him look like some type of monster, like he's unstoppable. They're building Keith Lee,
but he lost to the Fiend
again.
Yeah, but that's the Fiend.
That's the Fiend. Yeah, that's the Fiend.
Oh no, the Fiend's dead to me. Oh, I'm sorry, the Fiend is dead.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Unfortunately,
yeah,
we're trying to build Keith Lee here, so that's what they're going with. Put him against our destructive monster character and have him beat the fuck out of him.
What destructive monster? This man is not a monster. When you lose to Brock Lesnar in one move after what happened, he's not a monster to me. He's just a guy that's really.
I don't know what you want with this.
But that's Brock Lesnar.
I don't know. We all know to say here.
Yeah, we all know the contract that Brock had, and we all know that's Brock.
That was the Dark Ages.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey man, Samoa Joe talked so much shit, lost him in one F5.
Man, Samoa Joe should have beat him, man. I'm still sick about that.
Bro, I don't count none of Brock. I don't count Brock Lesnar as a wrestler.
He's just an attraction that people liked, and now that he left the company, I'm happy. Goldberg needs to go.
Exactly.
He could have at least put some effort in and done more than the 3 moves, but he didn't want to. So
what was more? Wait, 3?
I said 3 moves, bro.
Name all 3 of them.
F5,
the F5, the suplex, and I was gonna say another suplex, but yeah.
You said F5 suplex and what?
Another suplex,
and elbow, but yeah.
Oh.
As far as like different arsenal, but yeah.
Yeah, literally just F5 or suplex.
And the knees. Don't forget the knees.
Oh yeah, the knees, and then the
regular striking moves don't count. Those are just striking moves. Anybody can do them.
Yeah, but that's Brock Lesnar's moveset, bro. And then
Brock Lesnar doesn't have a moveset.
The icing on the cake is the jump.
We just named his moveset.
Boot that motherfucker on WWE 2K, and you will laugh your ass off on his movesets. I'm like, one of those moves. I'm like, yo, when the fuck did he ever do this?
He got the generic moveset.
He got a generic. He got a moveset, and I'm like, Brock does none of this in the ring. Why are you giving him none of these moves? But it's whatever. They even gave him submissions. I was like, he doesn't really have one, but whatever.
He used to.
Yeah, old day Brock Lesnar was amazing. New day Brock Lesnar is trizash.
Yes, sir.
All right, now moving on. So we're getting Randy Orton versus
McIntyre.
McIntyre 3.
Oh my God. I don't like. All right, so don't get me wrong. Any promo in the history of Randy Orton is amazing. That promo that he cut on the opening of Raw, like absolute fire. I loved it.
Yeah.
But then there's what happened afterwards, and it's like, oh my God, it's the same bull WWE doing.
When Drew McIntyre broke into the room and beat his ass?
Yes. No, I'm talking about the match that they had.
Oh, another triple threat match where, he gets RKO'd again for the third one.
Exactly. It's like, how many times are you going to do the same thing? Like, you guys have already milked this feud to the point where now it's getting redundant because they're always doing the same things over and over again.
You know why?
Oh, Randy Orton out of nowhere.
Do you know why they're doing it? It's the same thing I was saying, that why they constantly have Apollo cruising them with the Hurt Business, why we constantly be getting Rey Mysterio and Seth Rollins, because they have nobody else that they're trying to sit here that they have built up. So okay, he went up against Randy Orton 3-4 times. All right, say if Randy loses again, which by the way, in real life, for after the first time, it would have been done. All right, whatever. Let me challenge you again because you want to sit here and RKO me from after the match, whatever. And then you lost again. Randy Orton has lost like 4 pay-per-views now.
Yeah, yep. Keith Lee.
So logically, yeah, I was gonna say logically, Keith Lee beat Randy Orton at a pay-per-view. So if I was Keith Lee, I'd be like, so I'm confused because how he getting a title shot and then he lost like 3 times, but I beat him. So
exactly, and I thought that. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, that was it. I was done. Go ahead.
I was just saying that I thought that just to jump off of what you said, when I don't know if you guys remember, but Randy Orton punt kicked Keith Lee in the head, right?
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, he lost to Drew. Okay, cool. Now he's gonna focus on Keith Lee. That would have been a cool storyline to see play out, but there's just something wrong with Vince in his head. I don't know what it is.
He's old.
He's old and he's getting fucking senile. It's just it doesn't make any goddamn sense. Like, and I'm like, okay, I get you, I get it. You like Drew McIntyre, I get it. Randy Orton's a classic. He's a classic guy. Classic. They don't have ring chemistry. They're not good in the ring together.
Mm-hmm.
Like their matches hasn't been great. Keith Lee did a better match, but it still wasn't good. Look, you got to put people who in the ring who have in-ring chemistry. Yes, you can have fresh matchups, but if they're not good in the ring together and they don't put on a compelling match, it's just not. You stop. Like New Japan, and the win-loss shit actually starting to piss me off with WWE. Why does every other wrestling promotion care about your wins and losses? New Japan, wins and losses. AEW, wins and losses. Ring of Honor, wins and losses.
Because they actually build up people. AEW has built new stars. I didn't know who Sammy Guevara, Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, like all of these young guys, MJF, Wardlow. I've never heard of none of these people until they got to AEW. Mm-hmm. They have built people up. So even if, for an example, with the TNT Championship, you can see a Darby Allin. Okay, Darby Allin versus Cody again, and say if Darby Allin loses, but that's still not going to be a detriment to him because we love Darby Allin. They built him up. Granted, I would like for Darby to actually kind of get a little bit more wins under him, but that's neither here nor there. Sammy Guevara, that's why Matt Hardy was like, I want to work with this kid, whatever like that. The same thing with Orange Cassidy. Chris Jericho was like, I want to work with Orange Cassidy. That's why they had Orange Cassidy beat Chris Jericho to build new stars, to build them up. Chris Jericho just got finished celebrating 30 years in the wrestling business, his anniversary. Why the fuck else? Why would you have Chris Jericho beat Orange Cassidy? What benefit is that going to do?
Nothing.
Why would you have Matt Hardy beat Sammy Guevara? What benefit is that going to do? They're putting over the newer talent. These are younger guys that have only been here either in AEW just for the year and then just a little bit with wrestling and stuff like that. That's what you are supposed to do. Yeah. That is what it's the same thing as working a regular job. I have tenure at my job, been there for a year and 2 months. I'm training the newer people to come in. That's what I'm supposed to do. You think I'm just gonna be like, nah, fuck them. They can sink or swim. I'm not helping them. And sadly, as much as I love AJ Styles, I think that's what the whole shit was between him and Paul Heyman. Because Paul Heyman's like, well, look, we got dudes like Apollo Crews, Cedric Alexander, Ricochet, all these other people. Let them get some shine. Let them get a piece of the damn pie. And then you can see some of the older guys like, no. And I can also see Brock Lesnar, and that's why I fucking hate Bill Goldberg, because that's what the fuck he did. I'm not going to go back to that. But guys like Brock Lesnar, they will not build new people. Like you said, but then they just do complete idiotic, illogical stuff. Because you're thinking, as much as I love Jey Uso, but where they do that at, where Jey Uso beating AJ Styles?
Yeah, that's where I was just like, what the fuck?
Like certain stuff, it doesn't make any sense. Like that is the whole reason. Y'all, WWE literally has it so fucking easy. They have one whole separate ass promotion that is built just for them to build new stars.
Facts.
I don't understand. They have a whole separate promotion. AEW didn't got none, like no AEW second promotion that builds like the younger talent and then puts them on regular AEW on Dynamite. New Japan ain't got that. They have a whole separate promotion.
And you know what I think it is? I think at its core, what it is and why so many hardcore people are frustrated with WWE is at its core, WWE doesn't focus on the wrestling. They don't even focus on the theatrics. They focus on the look.
On cheap pops and stuff.
So if you have the look, they will push you all day before a person like Ricochet, who has incredible talent, right? So I think that's mainly the cause of everybody's gripe, because it's like you have great people like Ricochet, like Sin Cara when he was there back in the day, even Kalisto,
No. All right. Let's take a little bit of tangent about Sin Cara. Did you know Sin Cara was the botch wonder? Name a match where he didn't botch.
Okay, that's besides my point. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
Sin Cara, outside of Sin Cara,
I'm about to say Kalisto was clearly the better of the two.
Yeah, I don't know why I mentioned him, but nevertheless, they consistently, like, if you don't have the look but you're talented, expect to be jobbed if you go to WWE, especially if you're on the main roster.
Yeah,
and I think that's why
incredibly terrible. Like, they have it where if they don't even, like, for an example, you already know what type of woman WWE likes.
Blondes.
How as soon as they said they had Rhea Ripley call out Charlotte Flair, I was like, and she about to lose the belt.
Yep.
As soon as I was like, Shayna Baszler getting called up, I was like, nope, this is not working. This is not working. Shayna Baszler, hell, even look at what they're doing to such a perfect athlete as Bianca Belair.
Oh my goodness!
What did they do to her?
That pisses me off.
She been up on the main roster for how long, and y'all just now sitting here giving her vignettes and shit? Like,
exactly.
Well, to be fair, wasn't she taking a strike for a little while?
She was, but that was literally for like 2 weeks.
I mean, what was the strike for?
I don't remember. It was I really don't remember. I just remember she was taking a strike for like 2 weeks. But that's besides the point. She was right. Even Bianca Belair, bro, it pisses me off. Like, somebody as talented as her, if you watch her matches on NXT, first of all, the fact that she was never an NXT champion because Vince McMahon thought that she had the look, pulled her up early before Triple H can give her the championship, and didn't use her. Use her in a fake storyline, like a whack storyline with what's her name, Selena Vega, for literally like 3 weeks, then buried her essentially, and now it's trying to build her back up again. It's like
I just don't understand. Like, certain people's stuff, it just doesn't. It's just mind-boggling. Like, and then that's when people sit here and complain, saying that, oh, well, everybody wants to sit here and go down to. That's why I wasn't mad that Ember Moon wanted to go back down. Could you imagine how pissed off? All right, so imagine you're a wrestler. Imagine and you're damn good. You got a good ass gimmick that is over and shit like that. People like you. Got a bomb ass finisher that's actually not a goddamn submission, because every damn woman's finisher is a damn submission hold, whatever. So imagine, all right, you come up for the main roster and they put you with fucking Nia Jax. Why? Whatever. And then they let you sit on your ass in the back, playing on your damn Nintendo Switch, your Game Boy, and they have you chasing after R-Truth with the 24/7 championship, and you tear your ACL.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Who did that?
Ember Moon. That's why she was gone. She almost was like not being able to come back, because she literally, like, that shit was just torn the fuck up. That's why she was gone for so long. So she finally came back, and then she was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go back down to NXT."
Wait, she was chasing
R-Truth. She was chasing R-Truth, and what happened was, when they went in the back behind the curtains, because she was running so goddamn fast, R-Truth was a little bit more closer, and she had to stop as quickly as she could, and she wasn't able to, and she tore her damn ACL.
Mm-hmm.
Or her Achilles tendon, I believe. I think that's what it was. Yeah. That shit got torn up. Like, could you imagine how pissed off you would be? And then it's like, oh, now I gotta stop wrestling. My career's ended. Chasing the fucking 24/7.
I would have been super pissed. I would have been salty as fuck, yo.
Exactly. And then is it? So that's why they go back down to NXT, because it's like, y'all don't have shit for me up here. Ain't shit working out. I'm just gonna go back down to where I had shit to do. And to be perfectly honest, the women's division in NXT kind of needed some more stuff, some more women, because some of the women that's there, I don't know. Like I said before, kind of NXT kind of has not felt the same in like the last year or so. But yeah, because I know they got Rhea Ripley, Shotzi, but even
Rhea Ripley's going back to UK.
Right. So
and I like the UK women's division better.
Right. So they kind of needed somebody else. They needed some more people that's down there. So that'll be perfect.
And they brought back Toni Storm too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I get it. It's going to be freaking amazing. It's just at this point, I didn't even know that's how she got injured. I didn't look into how she got injured. But she got injured chasing the 24/7 title is just fucking stupid.
It's disrespectful.
And disrespectful.
And the amount of backlash that WWE would have faced if she would had to end her career, they would have got the fucking shitstorm.
Yeah.
It would have been terrible.
They would have lost a lot of people.
It would have.
They already lost a lot of people with that stupid thing with Rey Mysterio's daughter. And then
God!
And her stupid ass said, "This why y'all getting that mad at me because I supported my ex-boyfriend?" And I'm like, what?
Yeah, and then somebody commented, it was like, "It's not because you're supporting your ex-boyfriend; it's because of the storyline." Which is 100% true. Nobody cares like that. That's your ex-boyfriend. We care about
nobody cares.
Like nobody wants to see a guy going after a 19-year-old. Like
legit. Whether it's fake or not, it's just like who. In your mind, if you're creative, if you're Vince McMahon, like what appeal does that have to you? Like, well, how is that interesting?
It's not. That's the fucked up part. Like, it shouldn't be interesting in the slightest.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to say last
for shock value.
Yeah, I was trying to say that when I was like, everybody notice how they're trying to treat it, like all the Hispanic talent, like it's some sort of soap opera, and they're always fighting each other or something random for no reason. You know?
Like a damn telenovela.
Yeah, like, no. They don't treat their Hispanic talent like how they treat the rest of their talent, and it's just facts.
Yeah.
They don't treat. Yeah, they treat look what they did with the black talent. Let's just group them all together. You know, I'm surprised Vince McMahon doesn't have them sitting at the back of the goddamn bus with the fucking on the road shows and shit. Just put all the black people in the back. Yeah. See what they do with the Hispanic people. Oh, Angel Garza and Andrade. Yeah, y'all gonna be a team.
Yep.
But we don't really. Yep. No,
this
y'all Mexican. Like, nope, together forever.
Let's create a group called the Hurt Experts. Like, come on, son. That's your best
like, I'm surprised that they didn't decide to name Angel Garza and Andrade like their tag team name will be like tacos and burritos at this fucking point. Like, I wouldn't be surprised.
I think they would literally get sued for that.
I think they would lose so many fucking
Cinco de Mayo. Like,
if they really name that group Cinco de Mayo, I'd be like, oh my god.
But then again, you look at the Lucha House Party and
I was about to say we have a Lucha House Party.
A damn a piñata. Like,
oh my god, they came to the ring.
Like you know, in Vince McMahon's head, he was not gonna name that shit the Hurt Business. Hit in the back of his mind, it's like, wonder if we can get away with naming it fried chicken and watermelon.
I was about to say that.
That's probably
but then you look at a group like Legado del Fantasma, you're like, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Right. They're just a group of evil bastards, and they are from they were from what's the Lucha Underground? Because you know they remind me of a group from Lucha Underground. Let's say that they remind me.
But even I don't know if you guys saw the. I was gonna say I don't know if you guys saw the promo that what's my man's name? Legado, the leader of the group, that he promoted with what's his name? What's the guy he went against? Johannes, you know his name?
Isaiah Swerve Scott.
Yeah, Swerve Scott.
Yeah.
Another one.
So the promo that he cut against that guy, he was like, "Dude, you're disrespecting my culture. You don't know what it is. Like, I'm representing years of Hispanic culture here. There's no way you're gonna take the title away from me. Even something as subliminal as that. It's like, okay, Triple H is clearly honoring, the lucha wrestling, while as Vince McMahon, like you're saying, is just making this shit a drama, bro. It's like,
yeah, he's like, oh, and you're trying to date my daughter. Oh,
and it just, I don't understand either. And then that brings up segue to kind of another point of how Vince McMahon sours on people so fucking fast. There was actually a report saying that Vince McMahon was so high on Angel Garza, he actually called him the next Eddie Guerrero.
Mm-hmm.
And then now look what the fuck he's doing. And then now another thing, a few months later, Vince McMahon is bored with Angel Garza.
Yep.
Yeah, and the fucking
he did the same with Humberto Carrillo too.
Yeah, and Humberto lost every fucking match.
Mm-hmm. He's being jobbed.
Yeah,
he's being jobbed out.
Yeah, I don't care about Humberto Carrillo, and he's from. He needs to go back to where he came from, like legit. And I don't mean in the racist way. I mean, go back to your former wrestling promotion and stay there. In fact, that's why I feel like with a lot of the people, I'll be like, just go back to where you were before and stay there. Do not come back.
But when they want to leave, that's when they actually take them seriously.
Oh, and that's what bugs me. It's like,
that's when they.
Don't leave. We need you. Yeah, because it's like we need talent. Like, and if I was somebody, I'd be like, you need talent. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
But I hope that report that for WWE that it was saying, like with the whole COVID stuff, that any wrestler who wants to leave or asks to leave, they will automatically just grant it to them. So I hope that's still in effect.
That's not true.
Because if I was Bray Wyatt, I'd be like, all right, bye. Bye.
No, I think he's still there.
I know, but if I was Bray Wyatt, I'd be like, huh?
No,
where is his brother?
Got rid of his brother. If they would have gotten rid of his brother, then I would have been like, all right, so y'all just fired my father, and now y'all fired my brother. Deuces.
Like, I'm legit gonna say this. Where the fuck is Bo Dallas?
I didn't know he was still a wrestler.
I didn't know. I thought he was going to be part of that WWE budget cuts, but surprisingly, I didn't see he was. I have no idea.
Him and Curtis Axel literally have. Yeah, him and Curtis Axel
was cut. Curtis Axel was part of the one of the budget cuts. Remember, that's why I was pissed. I was like, wow, y'all just fired the son of Mr. Perfect.
Hold up.
Yeah, he was.
Oh yeah,
he was part of the cut. Yeah, remember he was part of the Black Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
And then their dad was just also released. He was on furlough, but they actually now officially got rid of him.
Side note. I'm saying this because I'm watching it right now. I'm so happy that Xavier Woods is back.
Oh, he's back.
No, I'm not, and that's because I wanted Biggie to get his push.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna come. I feel like they're gonna give it. They're gonna give it to all three of them. Some singles push. If Kofi's gonna get it, then there's no reason why the other three should not get it. Especially since they're pushing Big E right now.
But here's the thing, I don't care like if they want to push the New Day like individually, which in my opinion this is the wrong fucking time because there is no tag team at all. Look what they're doing to one half of the Usos. They had to get Jay to come in because it was like, well, fuck it, we ain't got nobody else. All right. There's no tag teams. There is no tag team. Jimmy, one half of the Usos is still out. All right, now you finally got all three members back for the New Day, but now you're trying to push Big E solo. So they sometimes put heavy machinery together, sometimes they don't, because Otis still has the briefcase. I know y'all forgot about that. Miz and Morrison is just garbage. Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro, that's not even a real fucking tag team.
No. Although I will say
that's it on SmackDown. Who else is there on SmackDown? What other tag teams is there on SmackDown?
Lucha House Party.
They're breaking up
They
right
about
now.
to break. They broken up. They broke them up.
Oh yeah, right.
So Raw, you have the Viking Raiders, which they just been losing constantly. So do we really care? Eating turkey legs and mutton.
And one of
Street
them's hurt.
Profits, right? And one of them's hurt. Street Profits, but they, yeah. Anyway,
They got stale real quick.
They got stale because Vince McMahon decided to not make them cool.
Yeah,
they are not cool anymore.
Exactly.
Who the fuck is that on Raw? Maybe it's no tag team division at all. You might as well burn the fucking belts, burn the tag team belts on both shows, burn the women's tag team joints because y'all just split up the one legit women's tag team that they actually had. Just burn the shit.
You know what I think it is? You know what I think? And this is just, something I've been thinking for a while, but I think WWE should do what they did with, what was that promotion that they brought up? I think they should do that. It was Evolve that they brought up.
Evolve.
Yeah, I think that they should do that again with other promotions so they can get more people and deepen their rosters. And it's only going to attract more. It's only going to attract more people.
They have people that just doing stupid shit with them.
Lars Sullivan is back.
Up? Why are you breaking up back where? On the main roster or NXT?
Yeah, good point.
But they have people, they're just not fucking using them. Then they was going to make Ricochet and Cedric Alexander a fucking tag team. We're like, alright, cool, at least Cedric now gets some TV time. And then they just had them together for 2 weeks? They didn't even have a cup of coffee together. And then now they're just like, alright, yeah, we're done.
And it's crazy because Cedric's part of her business, but he's not even on TV.
Well, that's because he's quarantined. He's quarantined.
I was going to say, yeah, I think it was something with him, the reason for that.
Oh, okay.
A lot of that's why that thing with Asuka happened in the last pay-per-view, because a lot of them just got exposed with Corona, so they had to improvise on the spot.
Ooh, thinking about now that we mentioned the Hurt Business, what do y'all think about Retribution now?
Hold up. Before I even get to the Retribution. But we got it. I'm not ready for that. The conversation's not ready yet. We're not ready for that conversation. Okay. He goes, oh yeah, by the way, it's gonna be an I Quit match with Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be a who?
An I Quit match.
But he's not gonna quit. It's gonna be literally just like last time. The same narrative.
Oh, they're gonna throw the towel in again?
Yeah.
Because if he quits and they break up the tag team, that's so dumb.
They're not going.
They might as well just break up literally all of the tag teams at this point because they don't have any division. Okay, Jimmy comes back. Jimmy, I don't even think is still ready to come back. But all right, Jimmy comes back. But who else they gonna go up against?
So you grab a bottle of water.
Honestly, and this is what I think. I think that the new I don't know what it is, but to me, New Day versus Usos, no matter what it is, even if it's like a million times, I never gets old. It's like seeing Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens or Gargano versus what's the name, Ciampa. Like I just love seeing them wrestle together.
Yeah, but
I do agree with you.
What were you saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can't just have a tag team. It was that time when you just can't have a tag team division just with literally the New Day and the Usos literally was carrying the fucking tag team division on their damn backs.
Yeah, that's true.
Division on their backs. So you can't just have, every once in a while when Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, they can fight forever and whatever like that. Or how it was supposed to be with AJ and Shinsuke Nakamura, but then they go off do other stuff and then they magically always find their way back to each other. The Usos and the New Day, it was always, alright, we beat you, alright, cool. Alright, here, we show respect, and we're going to do this again next week. And we'll do this again in the next pay-per-view. And then now the titles are on the New Day. And now the titles are on the Usos. And then, just flip-flop back and forth. It shouldn't be that way. It should be, alright, cool. One either takes the belt off the other ones, or they still win, and then you work your way back up, and then come back to it again. It shouldn't just be back and forth, because that's the same shit that was going on with Charlotte and Sasha. Back and forth, flip-flop with the fucking title. And they just constantly every goddamn week. I don't want to rematch. Well, I want to rematch. Now I get a rematch. Fuck off. But I get what you're saying though. Yes, I did like them in the ring together because they all 4 or 5 of them, they all have really good chemistry together.
Yeah.
But if you look at another promotion that their tag team division is just fucking on fire.
AEW. Yeah, that's true.
And New Japan. I don't know if you noticed. New Japan has whole fucking pay-per-views dedicated to tag teams.
Yeah.
Whole shows dedicated to tag teams. You know why New Japan is the shit? Hell, Lucha Underground had 3-way tag teams. Like legit tag teams they had triple belts.
Yeah, which they was talking about may end up being a thing in AEW, but probably later, like down the road.
And the funny thing is, AEW still works with other shit. They still work with the other promotions, so it's like, why?
Yeah, and that's what I forgot who was mentioning it. I think it was Chris Jericho that said he wanted to do that. He wanted to work with WWE.
And WWE said we suck. No, you dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, it was Chris Jericho because he was interviewed and he was like, "Are you still cool with Vince?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm great with Vince."
Except for when he left, Vince does not like that man.
But even him said he went to Vince and asked him. He said, "Is this okay? Are you gonna be mad?" Vince was like, "No." So Vince literally was a woman. Literally, Vince literally was a woman. No, go do what you want. It's fine, babe. And then when you do it, why the fuck did you do this? Ah! Like, bitch.
Good point.
You said it was okay.
Yeah,
he was very good.
He got mad when he left, and it was like, "Oh, you shouldn't have did this. You shouldn't have did that." Excuse me. And it's like it didn't make any goddamn sense. But at this point, I was like, he did the right thing by leaving because he was stuck in a mediocre nothing with nothing.
Yeah. Last important thing he was doing was the list. With
he got a piece of paper over. I'm never gonna get that over. I'm never gonna get out the fact that he got a piece of paper over. He got a piece of paper over. Can anybody else get a piece of fucking paper over?
I mean, the New Day got a trumpet over.
I mean, yes,
trombone.
But the New Day
and R-Truth got an invisible person over.
Yeah, R-Truth got Carmella over.
Carmella over.
That too.
Yeah, he got Carmella over. So R-Truth can get anything over.
Speaking of Carmella,
she's the mystery woman, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Everybody fucking knew it.
Yeah, it was obvious. Who else would it be?
I don't know. A new character, a new person.
No.
She said, they don't have anybody.
They ain't got nobody else. Who the fuck you think it was gonna be? Tori Wilson? Like, no. It's like, you knew this.
Had it been Tori Wilson, I would have fucking stopped.
And I'm willing to bet all the money in my bank account that she's going to get jobbed.
Probably not, because she's banging Corey Graves, so probably not.
What does that have to do with anything? Corey Graves, he got nothing over nobody.
Corey Graves is a WWE shill. He in his mind, his opinion, WWE can do no wrong. So yeah, certain people, which WWE works backwards. So in case you haven't noticed, when Charlotte is there, Andrade was doing quite well. Charlotte is not there. Look at what's going on with Andrade.
That's true.
So it does matter who you're sleeping with.
Wow, that's a good point.
I mean, you're right.
Yeah. She's literally been teaching that man English too.
Well, she's apparently been also teaching him to love plastic too. But so.
But, well, yeah. I guess on the main roster that applies. Because I was thinking about Keith Lee and Mia Yim. When Keith Lee was getting pushed, Mia Yim, she wasn't really like.
And I think that may have part of the reason too why. Actually, it doesn't even make fucking sense why she's with them. But the fact that now that they're like, oh, well, we're only going to be on Raw because Mia Yim and Keith Lee. So Keith Lee is on Raw. So it's like, all right, well, we got to put Mia on Raw because.
Yeah, good point.
Couples stay together, which I guess is the only fucking thing WWE does, right?
But even that they didn't do right because for a time, Daniel Bryan and what's her name, Bree, Daniel Bryan and Bree, they weren't.
She was floating though. She went back and forth with the shows.
She did, yeah. I guess that was her choice.
Huh.
All right.
Sucks.
It does. I'm not gonna lie to you. It really sucks.
I should have kept the size going, but no, whatever.
Oh.
You know what's next, guys?
What is next? Peyton Royce no longer getting a push.
That's part of the Vince McMahon souring on people already.
That sucks because she's a great wrestler. She's a great wrestler. She's better than half the world roster.
She's better than Billie Kay.
That was quick as shit. I didn't even realize that.
I'm not saying she's terrible. She's better than Zelina, and she's better than Billie Kay. She still got some work to do.
Better than Nia.
She's better than Nia. She's better than Billie, better than Zelina, and damn sure better than Dana Brooke.
Yep.
Shit, my 13-year-old niece is better than Dana Brooke.
Better than Lana.
Better than Lana. And
by the way, it's hilarious how she's been put through a table 3 weeks in a row.
They need to let poor Lana go.
We already know why Lana has been put through a table for 3 weeks in a row. Lana, that's literally now on her only shtick now. They're just gonna keep putting her through fucking tables. Oh, your husband wants to come out and say some shit? Alright, bitch, you going through a table.
What did he say about WWE? Because he didn't say nothing negative.
I think it's the fact that I think what she's saying is the fact that he went to a different promotion.
Well, didn't he say something slick in AEW about WWE?
He didn't even his wasn't even that bad. Like, if you think about it, the people like FTR and John Moxley and all of them, theirs was like a lot worse. Miro was just like really humble about it. He was like, I'm here just because I want to wrestle. I had the opportunity to do this and so forth and so forth. Because he was still respectable because he's like, yo, my wife is still in this promotion, so I'm not going to sit here and, just be like, fuck WWE, fuck you, Vince McMahon, and blah, blah, blah. He said, but the stuff that he said was really the truth. He said when he was with Aiden, he said that was like some of the best work, and they had so much. He said he had so much fun with Aiden and them and Rusev Day. He was like, and then Vince McMahon was like, oh, the only reason why your shirt and your stuff sold out so fast is because they didn't make enough, so that's the reason why. Oh, they're not. The crowd is only saying Rusev Day to mock you, not because they like you. Like stupid shit like that. And then when they decided to break him up, Rusev was like, well, what the fuck? What the hell is Aiden gonna do? And you saw what Aiden did.
Yeah, he's now the announcer for 205 Live.
Right, and then now he's no longer with the company. So it just was stupid stuff. But he was just like, they gave me the platform to kind of do the stuff I want to do. He's like, but I want to work. He's like, I want to showcase what I can actually do. And that pretty much was it. He was very respectable and stuff about it, and whatever. But they still don't like that. I mean, you literally can come out and sing WWE praises and be like, yeah, WWE is so good and they treat their people so well and blah, blah, blah. But, I just didn't think I was a good fit for them. And then, especially if you have like a sibling or a family member or a spouse working there, they're going to be like, nope, you still left us, bitch. No, we won't put your dad through a table. We won't put your wife through a table.
But why, though?
Because they're petty. That's why.
That's so stupid.
Petty. Vince is Petty Crocker. He is Petty LaBelle.
Petty LaBelle.
Petty Wop is Vince's new name.
Petty
Petty
Wop.
That's what we're going to call him, Petty Wop.
Yep.
That sounds a little...
Petty Wop.
Yeah, but it like I said, it just, to me, it was just... It's just fucking weird, bro. And we'll see, man. But what's next? Yeah, he is Petty Crocker, but Apollo Crews in the Hurt Business. The fact that they're being feuded for like. So when did their feud start?
April.
All year.
Jesus Christ.
I'm pretty sure it was April.
I'm just
Jesus
annoyed.
Christ!
It definitely lasted all summer.
Hey, yo, look, listen. I am getting sick of that goddamn feud. Okay, I don't care anymore. Apollo Crews. I'm like, yeah, he won the title, and then he lost the title, and then he won the title, and then he lost the title, and I was just like, stop giving this motherfucker the belt, please.
No, he never won it back.
Yeah, he never won it again.
Oh wait, no, he won it.
No, but what they
injured.
had him do,
Yeah,
they had him, what's his name? Bobby Lashley won the belt, and then to continue the feud, they had Apollo Crews attacking from behind. So as soon as you did that, I was like, God damn it! Now we're going to continue this.
But then what sucks is literally the night after, 24 hours after, Bobby Lashley beats him fair and square in a one-on-one match. So it's like, why are you jobbing him now? Because he hasn't won a match since.
you're right.
Oh my god!
It's very annoying to know that. Like, why are we? Why? I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it no more. That's how annoying it is to any. And like I want to work with the black talent. Well, you're black talent, and yes, man, MVP. But you're black talent, and you are in a stupid fucking what's it called? But whatever. And now the main thing I want to talk about here today. Retribution. Who was it that kept saying Ali was going to be the leader of Retribution and predicted it for months ago?
I predicted that Ali was the hacker, so I guess I was somewhat kind of right with that. I didn't know he was going to be a leader of Retribution.
Which was the hacking thing.
Yeah.
Now, I have about a gajillion and one problems with it. Right.
What might those be?
I'm gonna start with a couple. When the Locker Room came out and beat up on Retribution, why was Ali there beating up on Retribution?
Probably because they want him now.
Okay.
You know, this the whole thing was a last minute decision.
Okay, cool.
It doesn't sound cool, man.
Why? All right, I get you. So then, why didn't they? If they had a last minute, right? Why didn't they wait and have Retribution interfere in every one of Ali's matches to kind of build it up and build that intrigue?
That would have been a smarter way to build it.
That would have been smart.
Okay. So then, my next question is, why didn't Ali, if he could, make the lights and shit go out, why didn't he kind of use his ability to fucking alter his matches in anything, way, shape, or form?
Do we care?
Because that probably would have gave it away, and they wanted it to be a secret.
They didn't
want it to be a secret. They didn't know they were going to do this.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
they really didn't know they was going to, because as you noticed, they literally dropped everything, and then it was like, okay, people are saying that this shit is fucking stupid. We gotta sit here, shock value, and throw a swerve in here, and here we go. Ali, you ain't doing shit. There you go.
So if Ali is the leader of Retribution, right? You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna skip this question because it's very
honestly.
Don't worry about
I'm fine with it as long as it gets Ali a title.
It's not going to get Ali a title. Do not do that.
Because it's so confusing because both factions are heels. So
see, but here's the thing where the hurt business is. I don't think they're technically heels to some characters, but to others they're not.
Overall, I think they're faces.
They're faces when it comes to them fighting Retribution.
They're
heels when it comes to everybody else.
That's not how it's supposed to be. That's fucking stupid. I'm sorry. That's fucking stupid.
But I guess they booked them as heels for hire. I guess.
Yes. Why did Ali join during the opposite team when they was fighting the Hurt Business when he could have just said no? And then
because he was trying to make it seem I don't know, bro. I don't know.
You're asking too many questions for WWE.
Bro, okay.
You gotta when it comes to WWE writing, you just gotta you gotta dumbify it.
Okay.
When it comes to WWE writers, because
okay.
Or else you're just gonna be sitting there scratching your head.
Okay, because it's not leaving. I just have so many questions, and I'm wondering why the fuck WWE did not think this through 110%. They were just like, oh, Ali's the leader. Here's what Ali's gonna do. He's gonna walk out, stand, and stare at both sick name and other person, and look at them. Turn around, point at the ring, and then when it's over, raise his hand. Shut the lights off.
Like he's fucking Hitler. Anyone else repeat that?
Thank you. We got a Hindu Hitler here. The face he made was so fucking ugly that I was looking at ID like, okay, now, yeah. Then I have another question. How the fuck did he become the leader of Retribution? And this is a major question. How the fuck did he become the leader of Retribution when, and I quote, they just got contracts and just got hired by the company? So that means I don't care anymore.
Well, that would mean Ali pulled some sort of strings somehow with his magical wizard powers.
With his magical wizard powers, it gave them contracts. So why did he give them contracts? Why didn't he give them like something like, oh no, we automatically can earn title wins or something type of contracts? He just gave them fucking contracts. And even if they got contracts, why didn't nobody in the front office go, how did they get contracts?
Do you want to call up Vincent Kenny McMahon and write his script for him?
Yes, I would rather write the man's scripts. I know how to make stories sound with a little more intrigue. Like, I don't know, maybe Ali would have been built up as the leader, or got initiated as the leader, which would have been a way better story than he's the leader.
Better.
Like, fucking make him the leader by trial of fire or something. Like, shit.
Inferno match.
I didn't say trial. I didn't say inferno match. I said, like, I don't know, beat up on him for a couple weeks and then learn his heart and then fucking go, I like you. You shall become our leader. I don't know. Something interesting?
You've been asking too many questions all day.
Bruh, that is, I know. Like, I can't.
Hey. Wild Thing's being sus.
Yeah, he's the imposter.
Shut up. Jesus.
Sir, you're asking too many questions, and you know WWE doesn't have nothing for it. Do you realize, like, how, like, if I was a writer for WWE, like, I would not be surprised if all the writers' hairs were either gone, balding, or just all gray from dealing with Vince McMahon.
My theory is they get paid the most. Out of everybody in WWE, they get paid the most.
As much stress as I didn't put through, like, their health benefits must have to be bomb, because I will be taking my ass to therapy every goddamn time I work. Because this shit, oh my god. Hey, so we noticed that you're only not even 30 yet, but you're already balding. Yeah, well, I work for WWE, the creative team. Ah, okay, we're gonna give you some extra painkillers.
Facts.
Okay.
All of the CBD.
You're right. That makes sense. That makes complete sense. You know, you're right. I'm asking too many questions. Except, I'm still on the fact that, and I quote this, WWE gave us contracts, and I'm like, but you all already had contracts.
Listen,
like you're Dominic Dijakovic, you're Mia Yim, and you're fucking, huh?
Why?
Who told you could ask these many questions,
bruh? They don't. When it comes to retribution, every question I've had has not been answered, and they're all stupid.
That's literally like half of these storylines, though.
But Retribution is shit, like legit, like shit. Like
that's literally like half of these storylines and factions, though.
You're right. Though. That's the fucked up part. You're right.
Because if AEW did a Retribution storyline, I bet she would be fired. If NXT did a Retribution storyline, it would be crack. But you know, it is what it is because WWE and it's Vince McMahon.
You're probably right, and I understand that you're right. But you know what else is dumb? They keep saying Vince McMahon has his finger on the pulse of wrestling, and I go, what?
Who said that?
Stephanie, Shane, a lot of people.
So I want to know what crack. A lot of
thinking.
people are saying that, and I forgot what interview I saw this in, but Triple H was kind of defending Vince McMahon because people were saying, somebody asked him that, like, is Vince McMahon really still, great at what he does? And Triple H was like, yeah, bro, just look at, what he's done over the past 20, 30 plus years. So, I mean, when you bring in the history of it, it's kind of hard to argue with that. But it's like, it's a different era than it was 20 years ago, than it was 30 years ago, than it was 10 years ago. Hell, even 5 years ago.
Yo, I'm not going to lie to you. The Attitude Era, if the Vince was still Attitude Era Vince, I'd be like, all right. But the fact that we have past PG era Vince, a man that's made Goldberg win against the fucking Fiend on the fucking pay-per-view because, and I quote this, fucking Goldberg didn't want to lose in front of his goddamn kids and actually booked that shit and tried to have Roman Reigns come out and say, I'm next, like that was going to help anything, was literally one of the reasons why I don't think Vince is really in tune with shit. And when people say Vince McMahon is actually, he still has his finger on the pulse, I'm like, oh, so he likes doing what people like. What happened to Control? You guys get fresh matchups. I was like, that's not true.
The land of opportunity.
Yeah, okay.
Or this one when he and I think it was he and the whole McMahon family and Triple H too.
Yeah,
was on Raw.
Yeah,
and they said, "Oh, this is the end of the PG era. This is a new era."
Yeah, and a new era was literally the same old shit, just a different name.
Literally, the next match was the same old.
I would consider it's the same era, yes, but it's a different era, but it's still the PG. It has PG tendencies. I would argue it's a different era completely.
Yeah,
but that's just
the
because
only thing I would say is that it's the era of NXT because NXT is now their flagship brand.
Yeah, because it's making the most money and the most views. They have not, like, Raw and SmackDown have been getting shit views. That's why if it was Raw and SmackDown versus AEW, the WWE should hold their hands down with shame instead of saying, we make money or blah, blah, blah. Like, you don't get views, bro. You're going to get canceled off of Fox at some point. And Fox is going to be like, well, yeah, you're not making any money. What the
That's
fuck?
Going to be sad when that happens.
It's going to be funny to me because I'm like, yo, SmackDown has had shit views in the last couple months. I wonder why. Maybe we're not getting anything. Maybe the fans know what the fuck they're talking about when you're not making storylines.
I'm surprised with Fox too, because Fox is like they're quick to cut people off.
Yeah, they're quick to cut off Brooklyn Nine-Nine because of couple episodes not being as good. But Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Hulu was like, nah, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is too funny. Let's pick them up. Thank God, because I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. But yeah, Fox is quick to cancel, son.
Right. So WWE is gonna have its time. They're gonna be gone soon.
Yeah, they're going to be gone, and I'm going to laugh when they're gone from Fox. And I'm going to be like, what else is going to take SmackDown? And I wonder if Vince is going to sit in his room, his $1 billion room, and go, maybe I should fucking make compelling TV. Maybe I should cut the fuck off. Maybe I should probably think about my story. Nah, never mind. That's good shit. I love Sparkle Crotch. Suffering Succotash is amazing. Let's put Jey Uso and fucking Roman Reigns in an I Quit match. Compelling TV, right? Like, no, they're not going to make a good storyline again. The first match was a one-in-a-lifetime match. They should not have repeated that shit.
Yep.
Right? Now, it's almost, that's almost as bad as fucking, I don't know, all of Retribution being superstars that were already on NXT just brought up.
Did you guys see The Rock has acknowledged Roman Reigns' work? I think they're gonna try and build to Roman versus Rock.
Do not do that. They should.
At WrestleMania.
That's exactly what
they should not do that.
They're gonna do it.
they're gonna do it.
It's already gonna happen.
Yeah, it's too late.
Listen to me. If you want to kill your own fucking brand, all right, you do that match. Go ahead. That match is gonna be boring as fuck. Because
I hope the people listen. I hope the people remember this podcast, because when that actually does happen and that brand does get killed, we said it first.
Yes, I know. But oh, by the way, final thing. There's no more Monday Night Messiah. Yay!
Oh, look at God.
He's now the Friday Night Messiah.
He's gonna be SmackDown, all of them, something. They're gonna come up with something catchy. I bet.
Yeah, I don't know. I still don't understand why they stole the Messiah thing from Roderick Strong. I don't get it.
I don't know. They're probably gonna call him the Friday Night Guru or something like that, and then have White Roman.
Then I will effectively jump off the Seth Rollins shit to fuck you that.
What
the Friday Night Guru, man? That's what they're gonna call him.
I am no longer the Monday Night Messiah. I'm the Friday Night Guru. I'm gonna be like, hey,
I hate you.
Shut it all the way off, please. Thank you, and good night.
Oh God,
Thank you, fuck you, good night. Exactly what I would say, bro.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna call him.
Anywho, now that that's done with, we're gonna go on to the gaming one. I would like to end this podcast by saying we are still the Planeteers. You can be one too.
Nope.
Because saving our planet is the thing to do. Looting and polluting is not the way. Here's what Captain Planet has to say. The power is yours. There we go. I remember now. Good night, everybody. I am the shit.
So get ready to play PlayStation for the next hour.